because the College Football Hall of Fame ballot was revealed on Monday, and there are 3 USC players on it. But the revelation of the players on the ballot also magnified A, who's not on the ballot, and B, who's not even in the College Football Hall of Fame at USC and various other schools. So just without further ado, Mark, here's a list of USC greats not in the College Football Hall of Fame.
I was astonished when I heard this. Go to it.
Yeah. Chris Claiiborne, just the absolutely outstanding all-world defensive star. Curtis Conway, Jack Del Rio. Keyshawn Johnson's not in the College Football Hall of Fame. Don Mosbar, Bruce Matthews, arguably the greatest offensive lineman ever, not in the College Football Hall of Fame. Tim McDonald, Rodney Peete, who led USC to a 1-versus-2 battle for the national title against Notre Dame in 1988. He's not there. Willie McGinnis isn't there. Sam Baker isn't there. Dwayne Jarrett, author of one of the most iconic plays in college football history, 4th and 9 against Notre Dame, October 15, 2005. He's not there. Oh, and Junior Seau's not there. And finally, Pete Carroll isn't a College Football Hall of Fame coach. And all of this is because of rules and regulations. The College Football Hall of Fame sets these ridiculously stupid, arbitrary thresholds. So, for example, if you're a head coach, you have to have a 600 winning percentage. We'll get into that a little bit later in terms of other Hall of Fame coaches not allowed inside the club. But another rule by the College Football Hall of Fame, you have to have coached 10 years. Well, guess what? Pete Carroll coached 9. So they're going to exclude him on that basis, even though he led an absolute dynasty in college football, 34 straight victories, all the Rose Bowls, all the national championships, all the Pac-10 championships. Oh, but he coached 9 years instead of 10, and our marker is 10 years. That's like excluding Sandy Koufax from the Baseball Hall of Fame because his career was relatively short, or any other great. Like Gale Sayers, I don't think, had an especially long NFL career, so you'd exclude him from Canton on that basis. Like, this is just an absolute joke. And I think whenever the College Football Hall of Fame ballots come up at this time of the year, every year, my main reaction is, oh, wait, that guy isn't already in? And we had, I saw a tweet about Florida State saying that, oh, Warwick Dunn, Peter Warwick, and Sebastian Janikowski are on the ballot. And so my first reaction was, wait, they're not already in? Like, what the heck? So we do this every year with the College Football Hall of Fame.
Okay, Matt, I'm only going to make one disclaimer and push back with one. I'll just say that this is one perspective on it, is that obviously it's like the NCAA men's basketball tournament when the selections come out and you have said announcer analysts saying, they should be in, and 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 they should be in. Okay, well, who are you excluding? There has to be some type of limitation, and it is more difficult to get your hands around than like a Pro Football Hall of Fame or a Major League Baseball Hall of Fame. At least it is for me. This is my perspective, because I have a very set line of standards in my mind when I'm looking at batting statistics or pitching statistics, or even with football, it's so difficult you're judging quarterbacks versus guards versus linebackers. There's such a diversity in skill and in the various positions, but I still have a barometer in my mind between statistics and duration of time versus, playing in playoff games and Super Bowls, that I can get my arms around that in the NFL. There is a difficulty in college football to say, okay, well, that list, when you told me that list before we started to go live, I was blown away because they just kept, I thought you were going to stop at like 4, and they just kept coming and coming and coming. I was like, really? He's not in? He's not in? I know all these guys, and I think they're all just legendary players. So I was shocked, but then I also think, okay, how many can we have in? How many can we put in each year? It is difficult to set a standard, especially in football and especially at this level.